Okay. Hey guys. Just loading up on my laptop. And Andy, have you got the bell and that ready? Yes, no?
Can't even see the bell. Where is it?
It's up there in its usual place.
Oh, I shall have it when it's
Okay, okay.
when we're ready for it.
No, we won't be far away. Okay. Just bear with me a minute, guys. I'm just sorting out my laptop. Okay, so let's see. We've got a few people chatting already. Hello to Sandy, Lizzie, Patsy, Sharon, Viv, Obsidian. Daylight savings is still stealing an hour of your sleep. Susan, Anna Karen, and Monique. Good evening, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday. It is another Sunday of stitching. We don't change our clocks for another 3 weeks, I think it is yet. So we gain an hour. No, we don't. We lose an hour. Spring forward, yeah, we lose an hour. I'm good, thank you, Sandy. Still got a bit of a sore throat. It's been sort of on and off, but not unmanageable. And I'm pretty sure that I'm going to live. Sailing Fairy, yes, indeed. Hey, Cheryl. So, yeah, doing quite well on this today. Well over 1100 stitches in. So happy enough with that, with my Sunday stitch piece. Come on, it's cold. Yeah, her eye's beautiful, isn't it? The charting's fabulous on this. This is the Pain Free Crafts one. Unfortunately, this piece is now retired, but yeah, it reminds me of Vatican paintings, you know, like Raphael and Da Vinci and stuff. Oh dear, I'm so sorry. It sounds like they're quarrelling. Hey, Emily. Yeah, I didn't want to get stuck in blues, which is why I'm doing mine, you know, 10 stitch deep row at a time, because then I can move along and change colours regularly. Hey, Maddie. Well, they have been quiet in the recent weeks, but Lauren is not in the best of moods today, to put it politely. So, yeah. Personally, I don't like it when the girls are quarrelling, because when I'm on a stream, I can't get in the middle and stop them or sort them out or bang the blooming heads together. Hey, love, Nana. I've got Andy down here with me. But the girls are currently upstairs, and all three of them are here today because Tori is in as well. Anyway, I'm working on my Sailing Fairy. What are you guys working on today? Hey, Kashi. So until thread is open as usual, and we'll be doing that around 8:15. So if you've not put anything on the thread, now is your opportunity to go and do that. Not much, just some stitches on Raising Dragons. Cool. Can't wait to change the clocks to make it easy for me to join at the moment, 10:30 p.m. So next month, 9:30, much better for me. Yeah, I think it's the 29th that our clocks change. So we've got, it usually coincides with Mother's Day. And I thought Mother's Day was on the same day, but it's not. Mother's Day is actually next weekend. So, as is a certain Mr. TVI, he's having a birthday on the 14th. Maybe you could work your way down to another colour and do the blues a bit of time, Lizzie. Yep. Working stitch on with a bracket ball, says Cheryl. Majestic Elephant monochrome stitch, 7.14%. For Sandy, it's no one's surprise for Viv. She's working on the Pale Elf. Monochrome Heart of Gold for Patsy. Emily's just started her... What is that cracking?
It's my bottle I've just finished.
Oh. Emily's just started her dad's birthday stitch, a locally designed pattern of a WW2 tower at a beach we go to every year. Maddie's still working on her new bee. Emily says, just since I started, I haven't posted on the main thread. It's just a blob of grey and brown. Happy birthday, Andy, says Patsy. Yep, his birthday is on the 14th. And he will be 21 again. Am I right, love?
42, double it.
Well, 21 times 21 plus 21. Tree of Life by Cross Stitch Studio for Sharon. I still haven't started my monochrome stitch, and I haven't started on Evelina yet, but I do have a finish, which I will potentially show later. It depends if Andy will pass it in because it's in the kitchen. Sandy also says happy birthday for the 14th, Andy. So, yeah. What is it, do another year old, do another year after?
Something like that.
Something along those lines. Dragonkin, as always, in the evening on the couch. During the day, I switch stitch other projects upstairs with my spinning wheel, says Monique. Cool. Been working on Grumpy Cat monochrome stitch, but changed to a stamp now as I don't need to count. Eyes are tired. Yep. Always a good idea if you get tired eyes, switch to something that's a little bit more eye friendly. Well, I got the 14 count black fabric that I wanted to stitch my lily on. And what I did was the big frame that I said that I'm going to put Realm of Middle-earth on at some point, I've actually put that black fabric on. It's not a big piece in terms of stitches, but in terms of fabric, it's large. So, and guess who was already earmarking it? Not content with already claiming a unicorn, she's earmarking Pink Lily when it's done. Oh yes, indeed, Sandy, it is Hannah. I just need to adjust slightly, I can't see very well. Oh gosh, good, weren't it? There we go, that's better. She can't have them all, she'll try. She will try. Dee, 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 dee. Hey Carla. Yeah, she did ought to learn to do this herself, but she's a diamond painter rather than a stitcher. So Is she paying for the framing? I doubt it. Tell her she wants them just to get them framed. That might slow her down. That's true. That's true. Might do. Okay. Hey, Lauren.
Can you move this so I can get audio back?
You had a nice bath?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I wonder if I will get to the site tonight. I might do. You never know. I'm working on a bee's wing. So many light colours. Yep. I always preferred to stitch the wings on the bee when I was been working on mine during the daytime because I'm better off stitching dark stitches at night. She's so grumpy. Her boyfriend stood her up yesterday, so I think that's part of it, but there we go. Yeah, I have two, Maddie, but still it's better and less stress on my eyes stitching light colours in the day. When I find that when I'm stitching them under my light, my electric light, it can strain my eyes a bit. This is about probably as light as I go in an evening, this sort of yellow goldy colour. But you know, the whites and the very pale blues and stuff in the wings of the bee and the greys, yeah, I had to do them under good light. So glad to make the light tonight. Wednesday I was in bed trying to get my grandson to sleep, but he's home now, so back to normal. Ah, bless. Yeah, I know that you were looking after your grandson, Patsy. You were missed. I hope you did do catch up because you were missed. I have to get a good craft lump, says Lizzie. Yeah, worth the weight in gold. I mean, I use this one with the magnifier and the ring light, and I've also got a strip light above as well. I don't know how I manage with just a strip light, I'll be honest. I just went home today, so I haven't had a chance yet, but we'll check it out. Oh, no worries. No worries at all. You know, it's always a busy time, isn't it, when you're looking after family and you meet yourself coming backwards. But it's there when you're ready, Patsy. So we went out yesterday. We took a trip to IKEA. Me, Andy, and all three of the girls. And I nipped to the hobby shop as well and got a couple of bits I needed to finish off this card that I'm making. I'm absolutely knackered. That's why kids are for the young. Yeah, true. So I had a haircut yesterday before we went to IKEA as well. But yeah, me and Andy and the girls, we had our lunch there, and then we split up. So the big two went together, Hannah and Victoria, and then me and Andy and Lauren went together, and we did our bit of shopping that we wanted to do. And it was a nice day. We enjoyed it, didn't we, love?
Mm-hmm.
I like IKEA. They had the meatballs, and I had some salmon and salad, which was really lovely. I'm trying to be good still. I really need to save and go to IKEA, but I would get lost if I went alone. No, you wouldn't. IKEA has direction paths around it, and there are maps available if need be. And you know, each place is numbered, and it's like a one-way system. You wouldn't get lost, you'd be fine. And some things are expensive in IKEA, but some things are not. Sometimes it's nice just to go and have a look around. Don't even have to buy anything. I've had a few times where I've gone through there and actually come out with nothing. But it's worth it for the walk around and the meatballs. Yeah, the girls like IKEA meatballs. Well, Hannah prefers their fish and chips. She's not so keen on the meatballs. So not like Spain's IKEA then, when they're all that's 4 times the size of one here. Nope. Well, I've never been to one in Spain, but I have to say that this one, you know, the one in Sheffield, it's, you know, you go, you follow the numbers and you follow the arrows. And your showrooms and cafe are on the top floor, and then the market is on the middle floor. Yeah, so Nottingham one is, and I think Leeds is the same, where you go and you get halfway around and then you hit the cafe. And it's all on one level, but Sheffield's is on 3 levels. How can you go out to IKEA and not come out with anything? Just nothing I needed. Well, I say we came out with nothing. We come out with always with a full belly, because we quite like to nip into the dining area. Hey Kelly, put the clock so I was just finishing up lunch before joining you. Cool. Couple of weeks for ours, Kelly. End of the month, I believe. You all right over there, love? What are you up to? That's good then. Look, I'm going to redo my living room. I'll be ordering online, but I think pop in for small items. Yeah. Well, I've been and got something for table gifts for the retreat. So, but yeah, it's amazing. IKEA can be very useful for some bits. We always need something like, we came home, Hannah bought this Wii, so we come home with a couple of boxes to put Wii games and whatnot in. You know, so yeah. Don't know if you have to wake the telly up. Might have to press the remote. There you go. Make sure it sounds off or down.
It's off already.
Oh, okay, sorry. We're having an IKEA kitchen cabinets put in this week and next load their stuff. They are much cheaper than fancy ones. Yep. I decided to give my dog being camouflage, use male grey black and my sofa and carpet the same colour. All right. Hey Louise. Yesterday night saving is in Europe. Yeah. I'm stitching on a nativity whilst watching. My dad sadly died this morning, so watching you is a welcome distraction. Louise, I'm very sorry for your loss. My deepest sympathies for you and your family. And please, I know that this is a distraction, but please ensure that you're taking care of you. And I know it's a difficult time. Okay. You're not pointing it out the thing, that's why.
Are you weird?
Yeah, you've gone upstairs, so.
No, I'm not complaining. I'm just asking a question. And I'm going to take a while to so you can.
Sending love to your family. Sorry for your loss. Hey Hannah.
Hello.
Not wrong Hannah, but hey Hannah.
Oh,
Oh,
that was special.
you are special.
Doodles, behind your card is another card it hasn't got an envelope. It's Mummy's Mother's Day card. The envelope somehow got misplaced. I got no idea where it could be.
If you go and have a look on my laptop, there's a packet from Hobbycraft and there are some envelopes in there.
Oh, I'll try and see. One. There we go. Cheers, Mother dearest.
There you go. See, lots of support for you, Louise. And I'm pretty sure that if you're in the group and you need some support, all you need to do is just pop something in there. And the ladies, of course, and gents, I'm sure will rally round. We look after our stitchy friends. Perfect? Good.
Probably big, but it's better big than small.
Well, yeah, if it's big, it means it'll fit. I don't know how big the card itself is, so...
Not huge, but not too big. Well, medium size.
You washed your hair, kid?
Well, Ty put it funny because I used bathwater, but Lauren drank bathwater because she didn't know I was getting in.
Okay.
So I told her it with a shower. Is there a pen on there? I can borrow. Or a pencil.
No, there's one by my laptop.
Sorry, dude.
Thank you all, a wonderful community we have. Yes, and do you know what? That's the thing I love about it, is that, you know, I seem to have got a lovely bunch of people together who have created this community between them. You know, there's lots of support here. And certainly in the group. I mean, you know, the group, there's people asking stuff in there, you know, and whether it be stitching related or not all the time. Yeah, I can't remember. I don't think I was stitching much after my mum passed. I don't think I was. But it was very difficult and it was a roller coaster few days. So, you know, expect that. Expect the unexpected. But I'm glad that the stitching and the rhythm and the routine of it gives you some peace.
Oh, he's winning. He's winning.
Are you playing Andy Mario Kart?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know it's the same man that when I said to him, I'm thinking of getting a Wii, he's like, oh, you can get a Wii, but I'm not playing it. I'm too busy. I'm not bothered. I won't play on it. I'm not. I'm like, well, I'm going to get Mario Kart. Might play. Oh, no, I'll not play more.
And now he's
Maybe I'll
playing
play
Mario
more.
Kart. Yep.
And now he's playing Mario Kart on his dad without even being put.
Yeah, but this is Andy that says he doesn't eat cake whilst eating cake.
Yeah.
Can you remember, Andy, when we were in the supermarket once? I said to you, you need to pick a birthday cake. I don't eat cake. I'll have that one.
Yeah. I've got to pick one on Monday, haven't I?
If you're around. If not, we'll pick it on your behalf. Unless you want to pick it yourself.
No, I mean tomorrow.
Yeah, if you're around, because normally you're eating your tea at that point. Unless you want to pick it yourself and purposely.
Well, how about when you, right, how about after I've had my tea?
We double back for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can do that. And I'm really sorry, Andy, but you know, I'll be singing to you.
I don't want it on my birthday, I want it on Sunday. With Dennis here.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm not here on Saturday anyway.
We'll still sing at you on Saturday and on Sunday. And Andy gets it up close and personal when it gets sung at, don't you, love?
Something like that.
I'm a terrible singer. At least I admit it, though. Oh. Bosh my nose on my phone. That's a good move, isn't it? Right, what am I doing here? 3821. Hey, Marnie. I was told the other day I had the worst nothing voice the first time ever. Contemplating on singing. So hard to get out of bed and get ready for work. Would much rather stay curled up in bed watching you stick, says Marnie. Yep. You know what? I get that. You know, for me, before I start work, I'm literally eking out every single minute that I can to stitch before I have to get up for work. When I say get up, I don't mean get out of bed. I mean move from the sofa to my desk.
No, it's just like a band, but it seemed to sort of design.
Well, it's supposed to be coming out of the door.
Against you.
Who said?
No, it's only a plastic one. That's not metal. That's why.
Play America if you want to join.
Yeah, because that's plastic, not metal. That's Lauren. That's plastic, not metal. That's why it's broke.
Well, no, I was anyway.
Yeah.
2 for tennis.
What did you say?
I said, what if I want to be on my own just for a bit?
Well, because you're not fit to watch it, very least. You're on.
No, because that's boring.
I'm pretty sure she could watch, can't she?
I want to be joining now.
Just sitting watching is boring now.
Yeah, let him play on his own for a bit, and then perhaps after I've done my show and tell, you can both play together. How does that sound?
Let me know if he decides he wants to play.
Funny little noises that you're hearing is Andy's Wii remote. The television volume is off, so you can't hear the Mario Kart chaos, but you can't turn the volume off on the Wii remote, or if you can, we haven't worked out how.
I'm on to so and so.
about 15 minutes. Plenty of time. I think I'll definitely be starting on this second eye. And she'll be looking at me. It sounds like Lauren's cheered up a bit anyway. My mum had to have an MRI this evening. I'm sure everything was all well and tickety-boo, but my anxiety's spiking. Oh, I'm sure she'll be fine. I hope she'll be fine. So you have to wait a little bit for the results, I take it. So you away filming next Saturday, love?
I will do, yeah.
Are you coming back in the afternoon kind of thing?
That's the plan.
Okay.
Happy birthday to me, eh?
Hey, you chose it.
That's fine, I don't mind. Not too bothered about my birthday anyway. I'm only 42, it's not as if it's a major one. If it had been 50 or something like that, then I'd really something different, but
Okay. Oh my goodness. The cat is looking a little expectant. She's been quite liking having a little taste of Marmite. I'm going to give it a little, like, just not much more than a pinhead sized dot. She quite likes a little bit of Marmite. And she keeps looking at me almost expectantly.
I can't stand this stuff.
No, but you like Twiglets though,
I do.
but don't like Marmite. You say I like Marmite, but I don't like Twiglets.
Human beings weird.
It's like us with the tiramisu and coffee thing, isn't it, as well?
We're doing it again, we're talking about food.
We always do. Kelly is stitching on her little kite project. I had to order white even weave to start a new project. Thought I had a big enough scrap, but it wasn't. Cool. never tried Twiglets, but I know I don't like Marmite. And tell me what it is when I have a stomach bug, which doesn't happen often. Toasted Marmite is my thing.
How long are you going to be?
I do like a toasted Marmite.
You will start at the out and you catch it when you come in.
Who's in the bathroom, Hannah?
Oh yeah.
What's she doing?
Go in the shower.
All right, okay.
Do you want me to start at the out yet? Yeah.
Are you winning, love?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not in the best of moods right now. I'm crap to talk to, so you probably just.
Yeah, I kind of gathered that. Ba-ba-ba-bum. So I came home, I came home from IKEA yesterday with a couple of boxes and some bits for the retreat. And all with full bellies. It was a successful day all around. How do you always end up on the food topic? Don't know. Don't know. It just works that way. Just works out. I say it could be worse. There are worse things to talk about, I suppose. Hope you guys have put something on Show and Tell. I should be looking at that in about 5 minutes. So don't forget to put something on the thread if you haven't done so. Probably for the same reason centre tables at stitching retreats are always crammed with snacks. Yeah, that's it. Because food is healthy, says Love Nana. Yep, well, we try and stay healthy. I try to make healthy choices, these days, especially like yesterday when we were in IKEA. I'm trying not to sleep before so until, bless you. Don't have any so until, but I did an update from Mono. Oh, cool. Fingers crossed my tablet plays ball and I can get to it. One, two, three, and 5, 6, 7. Yep. Been a funny week this week. We've had some really glorious days, like spring has sprung. And today it was dull and overcast and miserable again, which we can do without. It's like spring has sprung, but not yet. Playing silly devils with us. actually got a bit of gardening done. Yeah. Today it was quite dull here, and overcast. But in the week when it was sunny, I heard a few lawn mowers going. Definitely certain latitudes that spend this time of year being climatologically confused. Yeah, absolutely. We can literally, still at the moment, get 4 seasons in a day here. It was mild yesterday when we were out at IKEA, but today Victoria came in from work and she was quite cold. Here in Wales, we might get some snow on high grounds by the end of the week. Yeah. A reminder we're not in spring, indeed. I mean, it's Lauren's birthday next month on the 4th, and I've known it snow on her birthday before and settle. Hey Claudia, buenos tardes. Hope you are well. Bum, 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 bum. I'm hoping this week to start my monochrome or Freya, or maybe even both. They've both been sat there now for a long time, and it's about time I got on with them. Just east of where I live, there are 3 mountain passes, all again. It's not a lovely day in the Fraser Valley. 3 passes are the only way to get to the rest of BC. So you could have lovely weather where you are, but struggle to actually get anywhere, Kelly. Is that what they're saying? At least our relentless rain seems to have stopped. The rain every day seems to have broken now, which I'm quite glad about. Yes, pretty much. Says Kelly, drive around the province from November to April can be a challenge. Almost the entire province is mountainous. As long as you can get everything that you need and you don't run short, I guess all good. Wouldn't want for you to not be able to get what you need. What are you doing?
I'm ready with the jingle when you are.
All right, okay. Couple of minutes. I'll give everybody another minute if they want to put anything on the thread. It's fine here, close enough to Vancouver. Oh, that's all right. I watch a couple of YouTubers who are out in like Alaska and stuff. And, you know, I don't watch them sort of regularly, but occasionally I'll see a video and I'll think, oh, I'll have a look at that. And it'll be that they live in somewhere that's incredibly or fairly rural. And, you know, do like a regular, like monthly trip or whatever to like Costco or whatever, Walmart, whatever supermarkets that they have out there. And have to do like a big stock up, you know, because of the snowy weather. And of course, fresh food and things it can be quite limited, can't it? You know, because you can only keep fresh food for so long, and some fresh food freezes, but some doesn't. And you know, I just kind of always wonder to myself, I don't know how I'd manage, because you know, I've tried, you know, freezing my milk, and you know, it's horrible for me when it's defrosted. And I've tried freezing cheese, and I didn't much like that either. But yeah, it's they're quite interesting to watch, these programs, these YouTube channels. Well, policeman out and about. Okay. Right, go on then, dear. Let's have a jingle. Oh, no.
Yes.
There you go, you got the DJ version. Hey Mona, not stitching today. Eyeball surgery this past week. That's okay with no stitching. I'm still able to listen. Oof. Speedy recovery, Mona. Can't think of anything worse, if I'm honest. Just grab a quick drink. Okay, let's have a little look and see what we have on the Sew and Tell thread today. Come on, open up. Okay, right. Lizzie is working on Once Upon a Fairy Tale, Amy Stewart, supersized max colour, 1,057 stitches done at 0.15%. That's awesome. That's a good start. Big piece though, very big piece. And Lizzie has shared the mock-up. And of course, we've seen this one. A few people have been stitching on this one. It's not something that's on my list to do, but I do enjoy seeing progress on this one. Oh, sorry, just scratching my neck. Okay. Come on. All right. She's also working on Arabic Princess by Genovia Art. Regular size and regular colours. 19 this one. She's done 313 stitches and stands at 0.13%. So another one. And agree there, Kelly. Definitely going to have fun with these projects, Lizzie. And this is the mock-up for Arabic Princess. Very colourful. Okay. And then Raising Dragons and Stokes, 400 by 400 stitches, 60 colours, and she's done 923 stitches, and she's at 0.58%. So let's have a look at the mock-up for that one. And there we go. One blurple and one purple. So 3 fabulous pieces there, Lizzie. Oh, come on. Tablet's misbehaving a bit tonight. Viv has less than 5,000 stitches to go on her Pale Elf. Christabug Thread Geeks still got a lot of bracket to go, but I think less than 5k stitches. I think we can risk a little bell. There you go. Not be long, Viv, before this one's done. Erte has made herself a brooch last week. Forgot to share. It was a kit from Wonderland Crafts, and this is an awesome little finish. Isn't that beautiful? Seed beads and pearls and all sorts, and the €1 coin there for size. That is just gorgeous. Cheryl is working on Stitch, a backer and ball cross stitch. Another stamped kit. And it's looking fab, Cheryl. Keep them coming. Carla is working on her Hubble Bubble, Lisa Parker Heaven and Earth design. 18 counts, 2/1, full cross. And she's done 10,051 stitches out of 62,500, 16.08%. So milestones reached there, 10,000 stitches and 15%. Awesome stuff, Carla. And your stitching is absolutely beautiful. And here is the mock-up. It's looking super good. And Mr. Gray is helping Carla push the threads. She's doing a little dog sitting. Look at him, isn't he cutie? Come on, behave. Danny is working on a praying mantis whimsy tee, having an earth design, reached a milestone. She's now at 45.87%. I'm displaying Mario Kart whilst he's doing the jingly bell, by the way. So.
No, it won't be in a minute.
That's all right.
No, I'm done after this.
I think Lauren would like to play with you. Sarah is busy working on her ethereal elephants on 25 count easy grid, 2/1, full cross. She's really enjoying stitching on this one, and she's at 4,572 stitches, or 9.63%. Just going to zoom in on that needle minder. Look at that. I think it's a little crab or a little, no, it's not, it's a spider. Yep, fluffy puppy. And Sarah has shared the mock-up. And again, it's a monochrome stitch art. So you got the elephant there, but with some scenes of Africa as well. Kim is working on Eclectic Dreams Tilton Crafts. Made progress at Fibre Arts Group today, and she's now at 5.02%, so milestone reached. Love some in-person, start that again. Love some in-person socialising with the Rumpelstiltskins group. Might be nap time soon, though. Well, whatever you've chosen to do, Kim, you've made an awesome bit of progress on this one and a 5% milestone. All good. Okay, and we have a finish for Jackie. And this is a Carolyn Manning piece. It looks fabulous. So well done, Jackie. A beautiful finish. Chose to listen here, says Kim. Nap can wait. Indeed. We're still making awesome progress. Sharon is working on her Tree of Life by the Cross Stitch Studio, currently at 8.87%, 13,920 out of 360,000 stitches, I would assume. I don't think it's 36,000. Completing all the black first. So here is Sharon's progress. I might be doing my Tree of Life like this. Just love it. Love doing black first. Okay. Come on. And then she's also shared the mock-up. I have this one in my stash to start. And if you're stitching this or any Tree of Life pattern, there is a event thread in the Facebook group. Patsy is working on her Heart of Gold by Monochrome Cross Stitch on Etsy, 25 count Lugana, and she's now at 11.48%, so milestone reached, over 10%. Awesome stuff, Patsy. And here is the mock-up. I just love how these are charted. That actually looks like it is reflective. You know, it's just stunning, isn't it? Sandy is working on an elephant as well, and she's at 7.14%, 2,134 out of 29,888, 1/1 on 25 count using some CXC thread. And let's have a look at the mock-up. So again, it's another monochrome stitch art, and this is Majestic Elephant. So slightly different to Sarah's. So this one is literally, it's just the elephant having a little trumpet. And there isn't any Africa scenes, but it's still a beautiful, beautiful piece, this. So the other one kind of reminded me a little bit like Ciro Marchetti style, whereas this one is sort of still life. It's really lovely. Captured the elephant at a moment, hasn't it? Monique is working on Stained Glass Gingerbread Man. Patterson is from Stitches So Beautiful. He was a freebie last year, 7% done of 27,000. Doing it on 32 count, 1/1/10, and she says she's never doing that again. It looks wonderfully effective, though. Again, here you can see on this bauble, it looks like a shine to me. And Monique has shared the mock-up. I think I might have snagged this one as well. It was one of the Christmas freebies, I believe. I can't remember which ones I got. Didn't get them all because some of them weren't my thing. She's also working on Quilting Room by Kim Jacobs. This kitty has a face, and she has also made it to a 5% milestone. And when I look close at that kitty's face, it almost looks human in the absence of, you know, the completion of the kitty's head and ears. It looks very human to me. And here is the mock-up for quilting room. Beautiful. Like Amy Stewart in pastel. Maddie is working on her B, 9.13%, 7,154 stitches out of 78,400. She says she's really enjoying this, working on the bumblebee's wing to get some light colours out of the way. May work on dark colours during the live. Floral Fusion, Bumblebees, Lauren Lane, Gecko Rouge. If I just zoom in a bit there, you can see where Maddie's like pale stitching is here. And then we had a strong start there up at the top with some of the leaves and the honeycombs. And here is the mock-up, so you can see there the bee that Maddie's working on. Sue is working on her monochrome Grumpy Cat on some 18 count, 1/2. I'm pretty sure it means she's on 2/1. Maybe 1/1. I can't quite see, but 1/2. It's definitely not over 2. 1,195 stitches done out of 34,093 at 3.51%.
Is that Bell?
No. Yeah, 2/1. That's what I thought. Yeah, that's fine, Sue. I think 1/2, it would be huge. It'd be like 9 count. And here is the Grumpy Coffee Cat. I am looking forward to seeing how that one comes out. It really is lovely. Louise is currently working on the Nativity, as she said earlier. Donna Gelsinger, Heaven and Earth Design, and she's now at 31.72%, so a milestone reached. So if I just zoom in a little bit there, we can see we've got Wise Man. And it's coming in beautifully, Kim. Louise, beg your pardon. And Marnie has just hit 12% on her Middle Earth map. Nicely done, Marnie. And let's see, where is it? And there is the mock-up for the Middle Earth version that Marnie's doing. I'd be interested to know where this one's from, Marnie. Or is it one that you've done, or from another charting company? Because it's not the Tilton one, and I don't recognise it as a Heaven and Earth one either. Okay. So I'm just going to go and just take a look at the most recent, and then we'll have a quick look in the events tab as well. Oh, Marnie's is the most recent. So thank you guys, those of you that have put me a post on Sew and Tell. Awesome as ever to see your wonderful work. So let's go and have a look in events. And under the Mono March tab, just wait for it to load. It may take a moment. Can't wait to get into more detail, but the ear is starting to show. Yep. Yes, indeed, beautiful detail on the Wise Men. I posted a recent finish on the page. Yes, I've seen that as well, Emily. I will be having a look at that. I'm just trying to get this flipping event to load. Let me see if I've got a notification I can go to. No, I don't, unfortunately. Has a cat got you? Well,
Can't get you.
it will do when you're mucking about with her.
You're causing your own problems.
No, it's not allowing me to load the Mono March. But let me just go on back to the page. And then we'll try again in a minute. Okay. Oh gosh, neither one of them wants to load now. Tori's here, but she won't speak.
Then don't speak.
Andy, can you just do me a favour, please, and go to my Facebook group and load up the events tab for me and let me borrow your phone? Okay. So this is Emily's finish. Lola Crow Sal, Extraordinary Birds. My son Colin is peeping right above the lorikeets. Here, let's have a look at him. Where are you, Colin? There you go. Hey, Colin. But look at that. Isn't that awesome? Beautiful finish. You should be absolutely thrilled to bits with that.
Which event do you want?
Mono March, please. That's Maddie's Progress and Maddie's B and Jessica's that we talked about last week. There is something else that I want to show on here as well. Let me just do it like that because it's being annoying. Darcy is going to be working on this piece for Mono Month. 3 rings for the Elven Kings under the sky, 7 for the Dwarf Lords in their halls of stone, 9 for the mortal men doomed to die, 1 for the Dark Lord on his dark throne. In the land of Mordor, where the shadows lie, 1 ring to rule them all, 1 ring to find them, 1 ring to bring them all, and in the darkness bind them. In the land of Mordor, where the shadows lie. Awesome. Can I borrow your phone?
Mono March, yeah?
Yes.
That's what I'm on.
Thank you. If I can just turn the screen rotation on. Okay, so mine is going to carry on with the Middle-earth map. So I'm looking for an update from Kelly. I had to borrow Andy's phone for this. Okay, so now she has 551 stitches in and it is at 3 point something %. I'll go back in a second, but that's Kelly's progress on her sewing machine by Stitching Jewels. 3.54%. The right hand side is the turning wheel area. So awesome stuff, Kelly. And there is the mock-up. So she's working on the right hand side there. I'm so sorry I'm having to do it like this. Oh no, it's not, it's here that she is. Sorry I'm having to do it like this, but you know, when my phone decides, my tablet decides it's not going to play ball, it's the only way to do it. I think that is all I think that's everything. Awesome sauce. Right, fabulous. So thank you guys very much indeed, those of you that have participated in Sew and Tell. It's fantastic. So thank you for that. Okay. Oh, we got a member request. Just a sec. We'll approve that one. Okay. Right. So, all good. Nicola got on a roll. He's still with monochrome charts. Yep. Okay. Back to my sailing fairy. Okay, don't forget guys, if you've enjoyed the video this evening, give me a thumbs up. Always need a thumbs up. Okay, did I do those stitches or is my yes I did. Okay, 780. Very enjoyable to see everyone projects down. We're all amazing. We are indeed. We are all amazing. And it doesn't matter whether you get 10 stitches or 100 stitches. It absolutely doesn't matter. Oh, Victoria, pass me the stitching that's sat on my work laptop, please. Thank you for reminding me, Susan. I'd forgotten about that.
I'll be careful because the cat got me under my nail and it'll be bleeding.
Oh, heck. Right. So this is the piece that I've been working on for my friend's wedding anniversary. And what I plan to do is I plan to back it onto some card and lace it and then mount that on a card. And I've got some gold lining, what do they call it? Sticker that I can put round and just brighten it up a little bit. So there we go. That is my finish. Who's going to give me a bell? Because I got a finish. Thank you. Thank you. So just going in a little bit on this one, just going in a bit closer. So we've got yellow roses and then shades of golds and orange in the heart. And of course, you can see the names and the date. So what will happen is when they've finished with the card, they'll be able to mount it in a picture frame.
You done on my phone?
Yes, thank you. It's there. So yeah, that means that I can hopefully start one of these two projects I've been busting to start. Thank you guys. Thank you for the bells. I finished it on Thursday, I think it was. That was somebody tooting.
You just happened to be there.
I finished it on Thursday. And when I went to the hobby shop yesterday, I went to get cards. Are you going out somewhere?
Is it sharp? I need some more drink.
Oh, you'd run out?
Yeah. I dropped that bottle before I thought so.
All right, okay. Do you need any cash?
No.
Okay. So yeah, we are. I thoroughly agree with what Kelly said there. We are an awesome group of individuals, and we all stitch our socks off, and we make a bloody good job of it. So everybody, you all deserve a big old pat on the back and a round of applause for yourselves. It doesn't matter whether you do a stitch a day, 10 stitches, or you're Olympic level. The fact is that you're doing something that you thoroughly enjoy. You're taking it at your own pace. The only rules are the ones you make yourself. And at the end of the day, if it makes you happy, Viv's done about 800 stitches today, so she's off and it says good night. So good night, Viv. Thank you so much for joining. If you haven't left me a thumbs up, please do so before you leave. See you Wednesday, all being well, heading down towards the big 0 on the pale elf. You're doing an awesome job on that, lady. And way to go going out into the garden. You're doing better than me. I hate gardening. You all right in there, Toe? Well, you are making yourself Rivitas and cream cheese, I see. I'm saving to get a garden 3 times a year. Well, I don't mind it. I just can't be bothered with it all. Oh, no, that stitch is in the wrong place. Victoria, you've still got your pudding plate in here. Don't forget about those. We normally, or lately, we've been having hot sponge and custard pudding on a Sunday. But today I opted for, you know, things like marshmallows, you know, marshmallow tea cakes and jam tarts and what have you. So we didn't have a hot pudding and custard. We made Victoria a little plate because she wasn't there for dinner. It was a bit after. I made her out front soon, but out back needs a garden. I can't do the hedge. It's technically neighbour's hedge, but he refused to touch it. To put it wrong of me to ask him if it's okay to cut it down. I don't know, my dear. I don't know what the rules are on this kind of thing. I've never had that kind of problem. I don't have any overhanging from neighbours on my property, so I wouldn't know. All right, there. Technically it's his to, but if I'm paying sure it's okay for me to ask him. I don't know, my dear. I don't have that kind of thing, I'm afraid. I don't have that issue, so I don't know what the rules are. Maybe the gardener would. I have no idea. Kim's going to go and attempt that nap. No worries, Kim. All right, you take care. You can cut back if overhanging on your side, but always a good idea to speak to the neighbour so you keep everyone happy, says Sharon. So there you go. Is there something about if you cut something down on your side that you have to offer them the clippings back or something as well? One of those silly bylaws like you can't eat mince pies on Christmas Day. Bring your plate down, please, when you're done. No, it's a bit of an over. All right, okay. Kelly has to head out and fold laundry. See you Wednesday. No worries, Kelly. Have a great rest of your day. Okay, 782, where are you? I don't think I'm going to get this eye done today. Still going to get a good way into it though. And next time this one's picked up. That was good. And hopefully next time this one comes out, I'll hit 33%. I'll hit a third of the way. I'm at 31.86 at the moment, so it's not on my property going on there. My landlord complains to me I don't want to go to the house it belongs to. You're the tenant though, so but you would be responsible to sort it out, not the landlord. I'm pretty sure if you look in your tenancy, one of the things will be about keeping the garden tidy. So that would be your responsibility as a tenant. But you do need to hammer it. It sounds like you need to hammer it out with the other neighbour about cutting down your side of it. But as I said, I could be wrong because it's never happened to me. I don't have that kind of issue. When we lived in our last house, we did have a hedge between ours and the neighbouring property, but the neighbour always took care of it, you know. And we don't have anything overhanging on this one. I've got brick walls on 3 sides of my garden. But last year when they did some cutting back of the trees in one of the gardens, and tree branches came onto our side, they did come and clear them up. Trim just my side, but the neighbour's never home. Well, you have to sort it out with them, Maddie. Yeah, you know, if they're not in, you might just have to put a note through and say, unless you let me know, I'm going to be cutting it down. You know, I mean, that would be the only other way to do it, and you give them fair warning, but I would get some advice on it. You know, don't take the word of some sort of stranger off the internet. I get some advice from somebody who knows about what they're doing. So, you know, potentially going to have a look on Google and see what the rights and wrongs are, because I wouldn't want you to do something and get it wrong. But I'm pretty sure that as a tenant you would be responsible. I would imagine that it would be in your lease that you're responsible for the garden. There you go, citizen's advice. Thank you, that's what I was thinking. I get what you're saying, Maddie, but we don't have the answers. You have to sort it out with your landlord and the other neighbour. We don't have the answers, I'm afraid. Can you? I can't take that off you now.
You said you wanted that.
Yeah, I know, but I can't take it off you now. I'm in the middle of a stream. Can you put him in kitchen and I'll go in and what have you, and get some later. I only wanted a little packet.
I've got a big box because I love you. That okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Did you get your drink?
Yeah, I've got more than enough.
Good. Did you have those 2 bottles that you got on Thursday?
2 bottles on Thursday?
Yeah, the bottles you got from the shop. 2 glass bottles of drink that you got out of the fridge?
Yeah.
All right, okay.
No, mine. There's a big box of Maltesers in there, which Mum's going to have. You can give it to them.
Did you bring your plate down? Oh, good lass.
I've left it outside because I find I might want more Ivita.
Much of my yard and flower bed right now is just mud from the snow. Yeah. Good excuse to put it off. We used to have some big trees at the back of our garden when we moved here, and we had them taken out as soon as we moved in. The neighbours were cheering because the previous occupants refused to have them cut down. We didn't like them, so off they went. They're on my property, so I could do what I wanted, and it gave the houses around so much more light. They were all very grateful. I'm getting older, just slop it all down my jammies. How did you do that, Patsy? How on earth did you do that? Oh my goodness. Did you see our pal in shop?
I did. I don't know.
I was reading a comment apparently with my mouth hanging open. Emily's going to head out early to fold laundry, friends. Enjoy a wonderful stitchy week. And you too, Emily. Congratulations again on your beautiful finish. How do you get on with the coffee rebels if you don't like coffee?
If I get one, I get another one so that it can take taste away. You put them into your hand.
What if it's the next one you get is also a coffee one?
Keep doing it until I get one that isn't.
I was going to say, you've kind of been stuck then, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Three, 8, 6, 3. Oh. I love Rebels, haven't had them in years. Yeah. Andy's just been to get something to drink from the shop. Andy doesn't drink tea or coffee. He only drinks hot chocolate, but he tends to drink squash or juice or, you know, something like that. And he'd run out, and all we got in the house is fizzy, and Andy doesn't really do fizzy either.
Because I can't burp.
Because he's gone and got himself a bag of Rebels with it, and Andy doesn't like the coffee ones. And of course in Rebels you can't tell, can you? You can tell which ones are the Maltesers, and you can tell which ones are the minstrels, but the other ones, forget it. It's a bit like that jelly bean thing we had at Christmas. Will it taste like a strawberry, or will it taste like a chili? Hannah quite often has a bag of Rebels. She quite likes them. And mini rolls. Mini rolls are really Hannah's thing. She loves mini rolls. Have you had them all, love?
Mm-hmm.
Was there many coffee ones?
No.
I miss UK sweets. Oh, bless you. You want to send me over your address, Susan? I'll send you some. I'll send you a sweetie hamper. So tell me what you like. We did that for Andy's 40th birthday because Andy's got a very sweet tooth. And we got him 40 packets of sweet stroke bars of chocolate, all different. Did you know about that? For Andy's 40th birthday. We got him 40 packets of sweets, all bars of chocolate, all different for his 40th birthday. That was a challenge, getting 40 different bags. But we did it. Just pop me a message. I'll pop something together and get it out in the post for you, Susan. Just tell me what you like. You know, I mean, gosh, there's so much to choose from. Do you like Cadbury Dairy Milk, or do you like things like Mars bars? And do you like Twix or Maltesers or Rebels even? I know you like Rebels. It costs you a fortune for the postage. No, don't worry about it. It's an act of kindness, and I'm sure that you would pay it forward. But yeah, just send me a message with what you'd like, you know. At worst, you can get a packet of Freddos. Nothing wrong with a Freddo, though. Yes, do. Send me a message with what you would like. What are you really missing? And I will do my best to track it down, or rather, I will ask my child to track it down because she's very good at this sort of thing. And we will send it over. I've been a recipient of so many acts of kindness as doing this floss tube. I think it's a good thing for me to pay it forward. So I'm more than happy to. Cream eggs. Oh, right. So I don't know if you know now, but they do white chocolate cream eggs as well. And caramel eggs, as well as the classic Cadbury's cream eggs. chocolate oranges. They do those. Chocolate mint orange shaped things. Yes, really. Yes, I think it'd be a nice thing to send you out something. And like I said, for me, it's a pay it forward because I've been the recipient of lots of generosity. So, right time of year for cream eggs too, indeed. But yeah, for Andy's birthday, 40 different things. That was quite a feat. Getting 40 different things. I don't think there's anything out of that box that you didn't like, was there? I think it took you about 2 or 3 months to eat everything as well. I know I can make Andy, happy when all I need to do is buy him a bag of jelly tots. He loves jelly tots. I don't know how to thank you. It's hard when you can't get stuff. It's the little things you miss. Yes, indeed. When you talk to people who live in other countries who, have moved from their home country, there's all kinds of stuff, that you unexpectedly you would miss. Like British people in America really, really miss Heinz baked beans, for example. But Ozzy Osbourne used to do it. On the Osbournes, used to have a drawer full of English chocolate. They claim cream eggs haven't got any smaller, says Sharon, but my mouth must have got bigger. Can you do and eat a cream egg all at once? No. Yes, maybe. You had to think about that one. Baked beans, yes indeed. Because in America, baked beans are something entirely different, aren't they? For the girls at Christmas every year, it's chocolate money. Chocolate coins. I absolutely love to get chocolate coins. And sometimes it is just the little things, isn't it? And if I didn't have put chocolate coins in their Christmas parcels, they'd get on at me. But Andy, it's always jelly tots, isn't it, love?
Yeah.
Tangfastics are Victoria's favourite. Mini rolls are Hannah's. And Lauren, well, I think it's anything for Lauren, really. She's not fussy, is she?
Not really.
We went on holiday to Spain a few years back, and there was an English couple that were on the market that we went to in the middle of the night. Do you remember that, Andy?
I do.
The Almeria market in the middle of the night. And they were saying how they used to, they come across to the UK and, they'd have an empty case, a case in a case, and then coming back, the other case would be filled with corned beef. Because you can't buy, or you couldn't buy at that point, I don't know if you can now, corned beef in Spain in a tin. And they threatened once to take it away, and she kicked up a right stink in the airport. I only get back to UK about once every 5 or 6 years, and customs guys think I'm totally mad when I get checked. 2 outfits, 5 pairs of knickers and socks, and the rest is food. I always hid chocolate coins in the Christmas tree. I didn't do it this year. My son was mortified. Did chocolate get more expensive in the UK for the past year? In Holland, it's just crazy how much we pay for chocolate. Yes, it has increased. What was £1 is now like £1.25. So we're seeing 25% increase, broadly speaking. But some stuff has got a lot more expensive, and multi-packs of 5 are now multi-packs of 4 and more expensive. So we're seeing some shrinkflation as well. But it's like, most things really: bread, milk, tea bags, coffee, very expensive. Careful where you shop these days. Here it's doubled or worse. Yeah, I can imagine. Coffee is expensive too. Yeah. Basic foods have shot up. Where else has gone up in the supermarket lately, love? I've been
Everything.
Well, yeah, we've
Everything's gone
talked
up.
about chocolate, but bread seems to have been steady, and fruit and veg price. Meat, of course, meat is very expensive. What was seen as expensive, like gammon, pork, and things like that, is now cheap compared to minced beef, which is ridiculous. Well, my eyesight has gone all over the time for painkillers. No worries. Yeah, get some painkillers, Patsy. Fuel is also ridiculous here. Yeah, we are seeing people being idiots at petrol stations. Over the war in the Middle East, people are now panic buying fuel here in the UK. It won't be long before the shelves will be cleared of blue roll and pasta again, and we'll be going back to how it was during COVID. Because people are idiots. If you're just calm about it, it will be fine. But if you start to stockpile, there you go. Probably my brain coming down from the grandson. Yeah, everything gets more expensive each year. Yeah, I mean, we don't mind a penny or two, but the amount, it's ridiculous with how much. I mean, for example, Lurpak butter. I only ever buy it now if it's on offer, because I can't afford it at full price, £5 something a tub. I mean, I got a load of it was reduced because it had Tickle Pink charity marking on it, and it was going short dated, and I bought it and put it in the freezer, and it meant we could have Lurpak for a bit longer. Just after Christmas, I think. You're probably right, Pats. It will be a brain coming down, won't it? Right, I'm just going to pop my monetization on. So you might get some ads. Do let me know if they are obnoxious. My son-in-law is sure we're heading for World War III. Probably are, but nothing we can do about it. They've just got to duke it out, sort it out between themselves, haven't they? What can we do? The common man doesn't have any sway in preventing it happening. We can say we object, but really, do leaders listen? No. Well, no matter what happens, I shall still be sat here with needle and thread in my hand. It won't stop me stitching. Problem is, I have 2 sons. Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Patsy. I saw a funny meme. Well, I said funny meme, a meme that said something about the reasons why I'm not ready for a war. There's nowhere to charge my phone. I can't buy a can of Red Bull. There will be a lack of Facebook time. But yeah, that's the generation of today, isn't it? It's true though, because as a nation we are very unprepared. It's always tough for normal citizens, whether it's warranted or not. Yes, that's true. I mean, when the war with Ukraine started, it pushed the price of things like sunflower oil up because Ukraine is a primary source of sunflowers. I mean, I would imagine that if there was a war with Italy, the price of what they produce would increase. You know, deli meat, antipasti, olive oil, that kind of thing. So, you know, wherever you go, you know, Spain do a lot of growing of fruits and vegetables in greenhouses. So the price of them would increase, wouldn't it? But, you know, with this being in the Middle East, it's an oil producing country, so fuel's going up. Might face difficulty. My eldest says he'll go to jail before he goes to war. Yeah. It's going to be hard however it happens, isn't it? But we just have to wait and see what happens. All it takes is for somebody to push a button and that's it. But that will knock on goods as we need gas, etc. to make art. Yes, indeed, it will. And transporting food, importing stuff into the UK, because a lot of our food is imported. Diesel is £1.60 up here. A lot of Iranians are already moving back after being refugees in other countries. Yep. Hope they haven't jumped to the gun. Fingers crossed. If that happens, there'll be no more stitching for anyone. Oh, that's true. So we'll enjoy it while we can. We'll spend our time together. We'll get our stitching out. And we will have this a couple of hours, twice a week still. It's always building up nicely, isn't it? Slowly, slowly. Seven, 3, 2. Is it true that they tested the alert system in the UK ready for war? If you're talking about the phone alert system, they've had that for a while anyway, but it was last tested in August last year. It's funny because I can tell you exactly when it was tested. It was tested when they were giving out the prizes at the local show when I got the trophy for She Sleeps. as we're walking around the show, they kept saying the government emergency alert system's being tested at whatever time it was. It was just as they were doing the prize giving. Oh, great. The news says it was tested this week. Never know what to believe. Don't think there's anything to us. So whether or not it was just their internal ones and government departments and what have you, I don't know. Possibly. But we've had so much go off in the country this week. What with, you know, the shall we say, the man who died, and all the media coverage surrounding him, that everything else kind of got pushed away, which I felt was a little bit unfair, because I don't think that he should be the person that we're focused on. We should be focusing on his victims and their families. But there we go. Your stinky tooth talk. Turkey likes to exaggerate news. It's normal. Ah, right, okay. See, she won't talk when she's down here, but she'll call me stinky in the chat. She'll get flipping stinky. Smack her bum when she comes down. I'm not calling you stinky. Who are you calling stinky then? She's a 1. Right, what colour is that? We are nearly there with this eye. I want to try and get it done before I end this stream. I'm just telling everyone my second favourite word. I don't ask what your primary favourite word is. What say you, love?
Yes, I agree.
It begins with C. Would that be Cody, your boyfriend? Can't stitch till my eyesight clears up. Oh, what do you think it is? Do you think it's an eye migraine, Patsy? Oh, cheese. Right, okie dokie. Apparently cheese is her favourite word that begins with C. Can't believe how a couple of hours stitching makes such a difference. The eye is amazing, so realistic. Yep, about another 10 minutes, yeah. Let's try and get these few stitches in before I finish the stream so you guys can see her 2 eyes. That's exactly what it is. It's like looking through broken glass. Oh, bless your heart. There's nothing worse. I've had a little bit of dizziness. I think it's associated with my ears and my tinnitus. If I move too quick this week. I had a letter from audiology. Now, I went to the clinic and they did a hearing test, and he said, do you want hearing aids? And I'm like, yes, because I drive and work, and hearing is a good thing for both of those events. And I got a letter, and the letter said, respond to this letter if you still want the hearing aids. Okay, ring up for an appointment. Okay, phoned up and said, oh, thank you for ringing up and confirming. We'll send you an appointment in about 10 months. Just kidding, by the way. My favourite word is discombobulated. Well, I have a few favourite words. Stitching is one. Andy is another.
Don't know why I am.
Children is another.
Why am I?
What do you think?
I don't know, you tell me.
Well, you are my husband. Did you miss that? Did you get that memo?
No, I got it.
Cool. Yeah, it is typical, Patsy. I was just like, why on earth did you send me this letter to tell me to ring up for an appointment, to tell me that I'm going to get an appointment in 10 months? It just didn't make sense. And she's like, how would you like us to send you your appointment? I really don't care. Just send it me. I mean, it's not like my hearing is going to get any better. It's going to get worse. And in fact, I think it is getting worse in any case, because I'm very often having to ask people in the house to repeat themselves. And then I just end up saying, well, I can't hear you anyway. My son loves to mix up Turkish and English words. It's funny. They hope you're going off and bought your own. Not for £3,000, I'm not. I had a look at the cost of private hearing aids. And if you're going to go private, you may as well have the best that money can buy. Otherwise, you might as well just stick around and wait for the NHS. And for private hearing aids, £3,000. I just don't have that sort of money. And if I did have £3,000, I'd have far better things to spend it on than, hearing aids. I would put it towards something that I need first, because I always prioritize myself last. And that's a mum thing. I'll get you a new pair of hearing aids, or I'll clone someone else's. It's like private dentistry, they know what to charge. So I said to her, you can phone me, you can email me, you can text me, you can send me a link, whatever. I have the app. Oh, we don't use the app. Well, what's the point in having the NHS app if you don't use it? What's the point? You can't send me an appointment through it. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Just going to get in about 6 more stitches, guys, and then I will consider this eye finished. Hearing aids in Turkey are much cheaper, as are glasses. I might nip over then and deliver you chocky in person. Because I have varifocal glasses and they rust me for about £400 every couple of years. Maybe you can have a holiday here and get them at the same time. It'd be fabulous. It'd be amazing. How do you fancy Turkey for a holiday, dear?
Wow.
Well, yeah, but we wouldn't be moaning it was cold, would we?
Oh, no.
Thanks for a great live. Says Sandy, take care. See you Wednesday. Yep, thank you for joining, Sandy. Hope you're doing well. I'm just going to put in these last few stitches and then I'm going to call it a night, because this eye is then all but done. Just a couple of peripheral stitches just to finish it off. So I have two eyes peeping at me now rather than just the one. There we go. So I'm up to 1530 something. I was at 1150 at start of stream, but look at them now. Don't they look awesome? So yeah, very, very happy with that as a result today. So thank you guys very, very much for watching today. Thank you for your time. Thank you for sharing on Sew and Tell. And thank you for everything that you do to support me. Don't forget to leave me a thumbs up on the way out, please. That would be absolutely phenomenal. I will see you during the week for my usual schedule, and Wednesday and Sundays will be stream days again. So Susan, don't forget to send me a message, but thank you guys very much indeed for watching. Do take care, happy stitching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye for now.